I hit 285 with such ease that I was like, oh, I'll do my top sit at 310 and take a look at the depth on this motherfucker. I mean, look at the depth on this. Look at that. I'm butt winking basically. Like, can you look at that? I mean, my ass is gigantic. It's actually kind of crazy how big my ass is. I got a big ass. It is pretty ginormous. But these are all of the reasons as to, like, my pain has subsided and it's nowhere near as bad as it was. So all of these reasons combined have made me feel pretty good. It won't shrink by squatting. Yeah, I know. At this point, I just don't care. Yeah, I got a big fat ass. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Not really too much I can do about that. Start digging in your butt, twin. Bro, twin is digging in his butt. Twin is digging his butt down. Yeah, good upper curvature too. Like, tone your calves. Mine are bigger. I mean, calves are just genetic. There's not really too much you can do about that. I work my calves out. What is this? Fear and this is how most podcasters look, by the way. It's true. This is literally fear and it's true. Why are you acting like it's a bad thing? Having a big butt? It's not great. Like, I used to be very self-conscious of my gigantic ass when I was much fatter, when I was younger. At this point, I just kind of gave up on it. Not interested. Stop spamming. You have to like it and you have to react to it and you have to let the people know that we're live and we are alive. Okay. You promise gay sex with hams on stream. What? Cutie is getting more famous than you because she's doing TikTok collabs. I agree.
Who's not?
Cutie's on our hot girl shit, dude. Let her be a hot girl. She's doing hot girl shit.
A little bit of Puerto Rican in me.
Girl, I'll tell you what, I've had some Puerto Rican in me too. It's not too bad.
It is a non-binary.
I'm gonna get you.
Okay. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm gonna be so for real right now. Am I gonna get poisoned?
No, I just jumped right over you. We're good.
Oh, I got poisoned, but that's okay.
She's gonna run.
You know? Oh, she's not good. Then I squirt all the time.
That's awesome, Katie.
I grab you.
Would love to see you do some gaming with Vanilla Maze while we're on the subject. I would love that. I would love to game with Vanilla Maze. I would love to game with anybody, honestly. I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer for real. For real. I am a gamer. Okay, I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna bring collabs back. I'm gonna bring gaming back. I'm gonna bring it all back. Okay. Obviously for collabs, the number one thing to do in terms of collabs is gonna be basketball, unk ball. Okay, gotta bring that shit back because I feel like the streets forgot what I used to do. Okay, the streets forgot what I used to do, and it's messed up. Give us vanilla content. Yes, I need to do more. I need to do more content with girly pops for sure. I agree. Anyway, we've been going too hardcore on the news side. And everybody always says, Hassan, you say that all the time. But what do? I say that all the time, and then I actually adjust. I say that, and then I adjust. And then I do some more, like, fun stuff for a little bit. And then news picks up again, and then I have to fucking do news again. But yeah, I need to make adjustments for sure. That's what I like, though. The meticulous news. Kobarage. I know. Many people come in here just for the news. Back in the day, people used to come in here not just for the news, but for a bunch of other stuff. Give me the TikTok. Give me a TikTok, like, version of this. This is like 37 minutes long. I don't want to watch the whole thing. I just want to watch the highlights. What is this? Socialism and she?
All of these forks are Hassan's.
Wait, what? She stole forks from my house? How is that even? What? Yo, what are we doing? Who steals a fork, man?
Sometimes when I go to his house, I don't finish my salad that I order, and so I'm gonna eat it on the ride home, so I just take the fork, and I'm like, I'll take it back someday. And also like socialism and shit.
She clearly does not take it back. Dude, all of my friends rob me. It's kind of crazy. What is going on? Why is this? I failed to describe what socialism is, okay, to all of my closest friends. They literally think socialism is when you just come into my house and eat all of my protein supplements and also steal everything in the house, whether it be jewelry or, I guess, cutlery. I didn't realize that it was like kitchen stuff too. That's crazy. I don't think that's socialism, but hey, whatever. Ironically enough, who's stealing jewelry? Oh, Austin. He's like, he steals all my, like, he used to. He doesn't anymore. Ironically enough, the thing that we do that is like closest to socialism, Cutie Cinderella refuses to understand, which is a cooperative formation of a company. So that's the hilarious part about this, is that like the most socialist thing Cutie refuses to recognize as is. So, you know, how many forks do you own? If someone stole one fork, I would notice. I don't know how many fucking forks I own. What are you, crazy? I own a lot. Anyway. But yeah, I'm flexing. I'm flexing the amount of kitchen stuff that I have. Yeah, fork haver, baby. Max basketball highlight TikTok version. Okay, here, look. Ty Lil versus Plague Max highlights during their 1v1. Ty Lil just fucking bodies him the entire time. And I don't think he can do that to me. And I mean, Max was definitely fouling him too. Like, let's be real, because there's not really much else he can do here other than foul him. But Tylo can't do this to me. You know what I mean? Which is why I want to ball with him. I want to ball with him and see how that would go. SGA Max. Max was also foul baiting. You should hoop one-on-one with Silky. I'd be down. So yeah, put up some decent. Can you bring back Pop Trigger? I used to watch him on Pop Trigger. Do you remember Pop Trigger? What happened to Pop Trigger? It says olive oil drinker. That was on the Young Turks, big dog. I stopped doing that on the Young Turks literally years before I even like the thing that I did in the Young Turks was a breakdown, was like, and that was already like at this point 10 years ago. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Shadow just woke up from 2016. Yeah. What percentage effort is this for you? I mean, I definitely had my knees buckling in by the end of it, so clearly I was hitting I wouldn't say it was like failure, obviously, but yeah. Would you hop on Sodas and Nick's new podcast? Maybe. Yeah, don't tell him how bad things have gotten. Chatter is like, the DSA National Convention is coming up in a couple weeks. Any plans on covering any of it? What do you mean covering any of it? I'm gonna be there. But yeah, I mean, 310 310 for 5 is not like 310 for 5 is not like anything to really be proud of. Let's be real, but you know, I'm happy about it because like it means that I'm going back up. I'm going back up on the weight again. So because the last time I was like still hitting high weights, the last time I was still hitting high weights, I was like, I think I did like 345 for 5. Like that was my last big like super high weight that I hit up. And getting back up to 310 easily is good. And I'm just gonna take my time for it. I'm gonna take my time with it. That's actually a decent amount to be repping for 5. Not necessarily. It's not a decent amount to be repping for 5 because I'm 6'4" and 235 pounds. So as someone who's like 6'4" and 235 pounds, like 310 is, you know, a little bit above my body weight, but I should be doing a lot more than that. I think I will be real. It's, you know, I'm gene cucked for sure. Like I do have, you know, some people are just naturally built for this kind of thing. I'm not like, I have a lot of advantages. I have a lot of genetic advantages. My height obviously being one of the major advantages that I have, but there's also just a bunch of other issues there as well. Not to get all Sydney Sweeney with it, but like you say 6'4" and hot gene cuck, but like it took a lot to get to this. Okay. I didn't always look like this. Calm down. It's amazing that you have high standards for yourself, but please don't let those standards discount who you are in the moment. My max was only 495 at 6'3" at 320, but my deadlift was like 650, so don't feel too bad. Yeah, my deadlift is much higher, but even then I haven't hit like past the point of, what is this? TikTok banned my page with no warning yesterday and the monetization terrible. I want to be able to devote 7 hours a day to clipping and TikTok, but I don't think it's worth unless you do what other streamers do and set up a payout system. I've noticed some other clip channels not posting because of the same issues. What happened? You guys got clapped or something on TikTok? What's going on? Trap bar don't count? No, not trap bar. I'm talking, I do conventional. I do conventional now. Will you go back on Piers Morgan soon? Now that he's changed his stance on Israel? No. How did you lose weight as a teen? Looking for advice, dog? I mean, I didn't lose my weight in the teens. I lost it in my 20s, in my early 20s. And it was partially because I was just surrounded by personal trainers. We were all broke. And the only like fun activity we had was basically working out and just like dieting. How's your tooth? It's swollen as fuck still. You can kind of tell maybe. But this side of my jaw is still very much swollen. I got to get on antibiotics to make sure that there is no like, there's no inflammation. But I'm going to start that today. And yeah, that's it. I mean, it hurts a little bit, but it's nothing like yesterday. They're clapping a lot of leftist critics, especially small ones. My brother talks about Palestine a lot. He had a decent sized audience, like 20 plus million views, but he got permad. Oh. Please be careful. Your teeth could kill you so fast. I know. I need an answer. Did finasteride cut your dick off? I am desperate. It did not. How did you set up your outside gym? I'm moving to a place in the backyard. I'm trying to set up. This is not my outside gym. This is my trainer's outside gym. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. Personal news wise. I'm feeling pretty good. Thoughts on creatine? It's my favorite thing on the planet. I literally can't recommend it enough. It's one of the only, like outside of whey protein, creatine is the most heavily studied supplement out there. It literally works. It is the best thing. It is the best supplement. High key. You will never find like a fitness industry advocate, like one of these like science-based lifters or whatever, ever turn around and say like, oh, creatine is bad. Do you take any pre-workout? No, I just rip a shot of espresso. That's my creatine. I mean, that's my pre-workout. What does creatine do? I love answering this question every single time we're talking about working out in the mornings. Creatine fills your muscles with water. It pumps, it just pulls water into your muscles and it makes your muscles much larger. It helps with your recovery. It helps you lift more weight. What do you mix creatine with? I just rip it straight pills. It's forbidden in sports competitions, though, in the Northern Hemisphere at least. No, it's not. What? No, creatine is not forbidden. You can get it from red meat. It's just impossible for you to get creatine from red meat without like getting heart disease. So just getting the creatine raw in the form of a pill or in the form of a supplement is just better. How do you dissolve creatine? Guys, I'm telling you, I rip it in the form of pills. I take creatine pills. I take creatine pills in the morning. Yeah, I just down it. Do you drink enough water to not fuck up your kidneys though? I mean, you guys know I drink enough water to not fuck up my kidneys. I'm literally live every day. I drink liquids on an unstoppable amount of liquids. Especially yesterday, I had to piss like 45 times because I was like, I was drinking so much water because it was like it was making my tooth feel better. So I was just like nonstop drinking. Also, it's not just water. Soda also still hydrates you. Coffee still hydrates you. People think that only water hydrates you. This is wrong, okay? Soda also has water in it. Like, it's still liquid. Yes. No, it's not. It's true. Oh my God. What is happening? Oh my God. Coffee, even coffee hydrates you. Even coffee hydrates you, but it also has a diuretic effect. So at the end of it, you're probably pissing out more than you're taking in. But virtually every single thing that you drink. Where is that list? Let's look at hydration of different liquids. New paper got published on creatine to help treat Alzheimer's and depression as poggers. Yeah, here it is. Hydration impact of different studies or different beverages. Basically, any common drink will hydrate you well. Coffee doesn't dehydrate you. It just hydrates you slightly less effectively than water. Milk and orange juice are about as effective as an oral rehydration solution. Okay. There you go. Still water, beverage hydration index at 1, sparkling water also at 1. But diet cola, sports drinks, oral rehydration solution is higher. Full fat milk and skim milk also higher in terms of hydration capabilities. They'll chat the link a more recent study if they want to talk shit. Yeah, this is from January 6, 2025. This is a research review on hydration. Do you feel finasteride affect your fitness in any way? I mean, considering that I've been taking it for years and years at this point, no. It's my base level. But I will say, when I don't take finasteride for an extended period of time, I get incredibly horny. But I don't really have issues. I don't really have issues with my sex drive already. So finasteride makes me a normal person. But if you do have issues with your sex drive already and you take finasteride, that might actually be an issue. Are you still watching Fire Force? Yeah, speaking of horny, I am still watching Fire Force. As a matter of fact, I was watching Fire Force in front of my mom last night, and there was one of those like fan service moments, which Fire Force has many of. And let me tell you, it was a weird conversation to have with your parents. Okay. Michelle Goldberg, we should all know less about each other. Wrong. What's your milligram of finasteride? I take half of a pill, so like around 0.5. I've actually decreased my finasteride dose, and it's perfectly fine. My hairline has not moved back. But the reason why I was taking a 1 milligram finasteride when I first started taking him, and it did make me emotional, and it did actually cook my sex drive a little bit, and that's why I lowered the dose to half. And since then, I've never stopped taking half of a dose, and it's been perfectly fine with no repercussions, no negative side effects for me. And everyone's different, obviously. What would you look like without the finasteride? Probably bald. Hasanabi PBS, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. I take oral finasteride pills, half a milligram, and I take topical minoxidil, which is Rogaine. Have you seen the common side effects? What do you think of the show? Figured it's something you'd be interested in? Yes, I loved common side effects. It was fantastic. It was very good. Highly recommended for everybody. I talked about it before when I first watched it. So are you saying that you are trans? Yes. I do take hormone replacement therapy. That's what finasteride is. It's HRT. It's a form of HRT. It's literally gender affirming care, which is ironic because a lot of men do this. Men that take TRT, for example, are quite literally doing an even higher version, an even bigger dose of gender affirming care. And yet those are the same men that are so transphobic, weirdly enough. Very annoying. Anyway, let's blast off and let's do it. If you're really a trans ally, you will do a heavily modded Fallout New Vegas stream. What? Okay, once you were playing, Europa Universalis. Yeah, I'm gonna wear the coder socks and just transmogrify. All right, let's blast off. Okay. New GHF interview confirms what we've been saying about the aid trap scheme. Israel's starvation invokes major response in the West. How did we get here? Okay. New York City shooter updates. Chris Smalls brutalized in IOF detention. How are you feeling today, Playboy? A lot better. A lot better. Cyberpunk 2027, you played. What's your take on it? It's one of my favorite games of all time. I would say Cyberpunk 2027 is up there with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as like some of the best RPGs, like straight raw RPGs that I've ever played. It's so fucking good. What? So Cyberpunk 2077. Sorry, not 2027. We're living in Cyberpunk 2027. Let's be real. We're already there. But early. We're basically living in 2077 early. But Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 perhaps is one of the greatest RPGs ever created. I will stand on that. I don't know why it's not in contention for best of the year. It like nothing comes near it by my estimations. Like it's just so amazing. And I say this as someone who loves Red Dead, for example. Like Red Dead is fantastic, right? Red Dead was amazing. Everyone keeps telling me to play Expedition 33. I need you to clip farm extra hard today so I can make up for losing my account. I'm counting on you. I got you. I'm gonna clip farm really hard. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is my second best, but Death Stranding 2 is better. Wait, really? Death Stranding 2 is better as an RPG than Kingdom Come Deliverance? That's crazy because Kingdom Come Deliverance is so dynamic. Anyway, new GHF interview confirms what we've been saying about the aid trap scheme. Israel starvation invokes major response to the West. How do we get here? New York City shooter updates. Chris Smalls brutalized in IOF detention. Trump, tariff, mania, Epstein saga continued. Get in now. You know what's also dynamic? Playing Peak with friends. I know. I have to do more. I know that I have to do more collabs. I want to do more collabs. You know what I want to do? Wait, hold on. Confirms the aid death trap scheme. You know what I want to do? I want to collab. I want to collab more. I want to play basketball with Ty Lil. For those of you who don't know, I just saw like on my TikTok For You page, I saw Ty Lil and Max play, and Ty Lil beat Max, but he actually bodied him the entire time. And I don't think he can do that to me. So I want to ball with him. And also, it's been a while. Unk Ball is back. Obviously, I've been talking to Adapt as well. I want to do an Unction with Adapt and maybe Kason as well. His 1v1 with Max, he tracked a lot. Yeah, I think he won't be able to do that. Tyler would not be able to do that to me. So if he's still around, I'd be down to ball with him. What the fuck is an Unction? I haven't really figured out the dynamic of how an Unction would work. Ty Lil is ass. Max is just washed. I don't think Max is washed. I think Max is a really, really good player. Is just like his size difference was heavily abused. Like, I watched the fucking Ty Lil versus Max. Does anyone have a clip of it? If there's someone send me the clip. An unction is a unk function. Are you gonna redo the 1003s again? No. An unk off. Adapt / Hasan streaming is something I need. I've been fucking with Adapt heavy recently. Yes, I've been a major Adapt head for a very long time. I've known him for a very long time. It's like him, and it's like kind of funny because like I've known Adapt for far before this like new phase resurgence, and same with FaZe Banks, and only because like I've seen him out and about at like, you know, nightlife shit. But yeah, we're working on doing a collab together where like he's gonna teach me how to trick shot, I'm gonna teach him politics. But yeah, Plaque Boy Max versus Ty Lil. Let's take a look. Max is a better ball player than Ty Lil in general, but Ty Lil spammed his weight class difference and his advantage pretty heavily, which is perfectly fine. You're doing 1v1. You want to win. I get it. Anyway, GHF interview confirms the death and hate trap scheme. All right, here, let's blast off. As a part-time non-gaming streamer, what streamers do you enjoy watching with all on your downtime? I don't really watch any streamers unless it's on my For You page. And my For You page is mostly just like FaZe shit on the streaming side. Just wondering, did you hear about the New York City Congressman Jerry Nadler's 26-year-old challenger who's running to the right of Zoran? I did. I just heard about it. I'm going to talk about that in a second. On the one hand, I like that there's new young blood. On the other hand, I hate that the new young blood that the Democratic Party is using is all like centrist bullshit candidates. Zoran is back and holding a presser. Oh, right now? Nice. Well, I'm not going to do that currently. I don't really care necessarily, but yeah, younger blood, same type. Exactly. Here it is. Here's the blast off meme chat. Take a look. All right, this is it. Kaya is a better streamer than you. This is true. That's easily the truth. My mom always pushes for, which is the two Advil, one Tylenol trick. The 2 Advil, 1 Tylenol trick. And when I did that, I'm gonna be honest with you, I started dancing because I was like, oh my God. It's like, I'm not, what's that Navy SEAL guy who trains all the time and he's like super hard body? David Goggins. Like, I'm not Mr. David Goggins at all, but like, it is crazy that if you are in tremendous pain and then you don't actually, when you get over that tremendous pain somehow, you magically become an incredibly happy person. And that's basically something that David Goggins would never do. But I guess like the principle behind it is he puts himself in these horrible conditions deliberately so that he is, he's more excited about sucking the day's dick, you know, day in, day out, that type of shit. But yeah, it was a goated combo. Anyway, went to bed last night, woke up early, was on the Canadian Broadcasting Company, CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Channel, earlier this morning. Woke up, did that with Alyssa Mercante, as a matter of fact. Friend of the show, Alyssa Mercante, was on the CBC as well. I did a show for them. It was fun. But yeah, we did some Canada stuff, and it was great. We talked about the Nelk Boys interviewing Benjamin Netanyahu and like what that says for the future. I defended independent media a little bit, obviously, what is actually wrong with him. But I did all of that, and I don't know when it's going to be released, but I'm, you know, it was a great interview. And then after that, I went and I worked out, and I'm feeling pretty good on the working out front too. I'm fluctuating like crazy after my massive deficit week. I went up from, after I came back from Vegas, I was like 244, which is the highest I've been. That's like 20 pounds higher than where I was when I had a 6-pack, right? And I'm feeling chunky. I'm a chunky boy, right? But also at the same time, I'm not actually like putting up higher weight too. I got weaker, I got fatter, all this stuff, and it's like really frustrating. But I did a massive deficit week to just like reconfigure my brain a little bit. And obviously in the process, I still had like some high calorie days for my birthday. You know, it is what it is. And then my first day on Monday, I had a high calorie day as well. But basically, I've been dieting fairly well, and I'm going between like 235. I'm fluctuating between 235 and 238 right now. But on the weight side, on the putting up weight side, today I hit 285 with like such ease.